Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today we're going to be looking at an interesting deck that's been getting some buzz recently, and that's going to be Empoleon with Swampert. It's a very interesting archetype. I've seen some of this float around online, and I decided to take my own version and kind of take my own twist on the deck. I do like this deck quite a bit. I like how it plays. This is definitely a deck that could have potential as another sort of non-GX attacking deck that can do pretty well for itself. It's really not that bad. I do like it a lot. So we're going to take a look at the list today, what the deck is all about. So obviously your main attacker is Empoleon. We haven't looked at Empoleon in a while, but Empoleon has a lot of good things going for it. It's a stage 2 Pokemon that has 160 HP, so it's pretty tanky on the HP side of things. I mean, 160 isn't like a crazy amount for some Pokemon, but I'll take it. It can definitely take a hit from some stuff. And then you have the attack total command. For a water and a colorless energy, you do 20 damage times the number of benched Pokemon in play. So, for each benched Pokemon in play, you hit for 20 damage. Now, total command can actually rack up quite a bit of damage here, thanks to total command. If you have a full bench, you do 100. If your opponent has a full bench, you do 200 damage. So, the damage adds up very, very quickly. So, it's pretty good. Right, now, the best partner for Empoleon has, I guess, never been revealed. Empoleon's never performed that well by itself. I've tried it, you know, with Garbodor. We've tried the metal version of Empoleon, but now it's Swampert, which seems to be the best partner for Empoleon. Swampert here has Power Draw, and it has Hydro Pump. All some good traits. It is a Stage 2 Water type. It already has decent synergy with Empoleon. And you know what? It actually works well with this. So we have the ability Power Draw. Once you're in turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Very strong ability. We already know Trade from Zoroark rules the game. And we have Hydro Pump, which can do 80 plus 20 more damage times your number of water energy on this Pokemon. Decent backup attack. And Swampert has the same amount of HP as Empoleon, 160. So there's already good synergy here with these two guys. So Empoleon and Swampert already go pretty well together. So you can kind of see why this archetype has gotten some buzz recently from some players. It's because Swampert and Empoleon, you know, they go so well together. And again, we're in kind of this format right now where non-GX decks are actually doing very well. I think Garbodor Buzzwole won in Philadelphia. So non-GX decks seem to be very good. So this deck already kind of hops on that bandwagon. So we'll look at the other Pokemon in the deck. We got one Vulpix in here with Beacon. I mean, it's a great starter. We are still playing a Stage 2 deck, so we might still be on the slower side, so Vulpix can come in handy to help us out. We do have a one-tap Lele. We don't want to go crazy on the GXs. One thing with this deck, again, that is a benefit to your opponent is, or to you anyways, is that you are going to be assaulting them with non-GX Pokemon, so they're taking 1 prize per KO. Having a Lele in play sometimes is not a good idea, but one Lele is still good and needed in my opinion. One Tapu Koko, we can use Flying Flip. We also have the Free Retreat, which is just really good at the moment. I think like one Tapu Koko in like any deck is just a good idea right now. Just having that Free Retreat cost is just, it's great. It's amazing. So for the Pokemon, we are playing a 3-1 Mudkip, or yeah, 3-1-2 Swampert line, and we are playing a 4-2-4 Empoleon line. But other than that, that's all the Pokemon. Now we go to the items and everything. And my list looks a bit different from all the other lists that I have gathered from. I tried to remix it a bit and kind of, I edited the list to kind of my own liking. So some lists are playing 4 Aqua Patch. Speaking of which, yeah, we got 3 Aqua Patch in the deck. Aqua Patch is great with Swampert and Empoleon to get a basic water back. We are playing 3 Nest Balls. Nest Ball is just so good right now to get a basic in play. We do have Brookwood Hill, but we split the difference with Brookwood Hill and Shrine of Punishment. So we're going to split it up a bit. We got 4 rare candies to be able to go straight into Empoleon or into Swampert. 1 Stretcher to get our Pokemon back. 4 Ultra Balls to get our Pokemon. Something like Timer Ball would be good in here, but I hate Timer Ball so much. It's the worst thing in the world to do Timer Ball because it always gets double tails. I don't know. I don't like Timer Ball, but Timer Ball also is something you can consider to use in this deck, you know, because you play, you know, your main attackers are Stage 2s. We got 2 Brookwood Hills, great card to set up Piplups and Mudkips early on, and 2 Shrines. Again, you're playing a non-GX deck. I think Shrine is a really good 1 or 2 of just to be able to get extra damage on the board. Playing the split is a little risky. And, you know, it kind of hurts the Clubunus, because it's really, you want to go 3 Broken Hills, but just still having Shrine of Punishments, I think is still good, especially in a deck like this. Who knows, you know, you got a full field, and you're playing against Zoroark GX, you know, Full Field, Zoroark, Total Command hits for 200, Shine and Punishments hit for 210. There's some logic there. So, Shyness is really good. Sometimes Empoleon can't do much damage. Obviously, your opponent can play around Empoleon very easily just by not benching that many Pokemon. So then Empoleon's numbers aren't doing as much. So Shine can help out the math a little bit. Even with Swampert. Swampert, honestly, we're probably not gonna, never gonna use Swampert with like 3 waters on it. There's just a lot of energy to have on it, 3 basic waters. So we can use Shrine and Choice Band and 1 water to kind of help out the math with Hydro Pump. We got 4 Cynthias for draw. We got 2 Guzmas, 2 Lilies, 1 Kukui. That's if the supporters. Not an insane amount of supporters, which is one of the riskier things about this deck is you don't have that much draw supporters. But we do have Swampert, and once you get Power Draw online, you're golden. There's 3 Choice Bands to be able to obviously hit for better damage. Total Command can also do 160 a lot of the time. We are playing 1 Super Boost Energy, which is another pretty important card in this deck for Swampert, because while Super Boost Energy goes with Swampert, you can use Empoleon, though you're probably never going to use Whirlpool, but it's really good with Swampert. Swampert can hit better numbers thanks to Super Boost Energy, right? You know, 100, 120, 140, 160. Super Boost Energy lets you Swampert do 160 damage, and then with Choice Band do 190. So Super Boost Energy is really good, and again, the whole goal of this deck is to get multiple stage choose and play. 3 Counter Energies. A lot of the lists are playing 4. I've gone with 3, but Counter Energy is really good because it can count as an extra energy. And you can also use it when you're falling behind in prizes, and then just 2 Total Command for free, or for 1 energy per se. It's not free, but you get what I mean. And it's mostly going to happen because you'll probably lose a prize early on. 1 DCE, you can use this for Flying Flip, you can also use this for Hydro Pump. I like having the 1 DC in this deck. This is the one card that's different than the other lists. I do play a copy of DC, and just 5 basic Water Energy. Some lists were going for 5, I've seen some lists play 4. I think 5 is perfectly fine. I still think it's fine. We don't play 4 Aqua Patch, so we don't need to go insane on the Water Energy side. But yeah, this is my Empoleon Swampert list. Again, I've remixed some other lists I've seen, but I do like this deck a lot. I think it is pretty underrated, pretty good right now. So let's go find some games on PTCGO. See you guys in just a second. Alright, I'm actually recording this when there is a brand new ladder. Let's check out the full art. Really? I mean, I like it, but I don't know if we really need 2 bridges. Well, maybe an expanded, I guess. But, yeah, you know, it would be nice last season had this ladder, I guess. But not terrible. Jolteon EX is a pretty good card. You know, I think it's still decent. I think it's not. I think I think Jolteon's EX is a pretty decent card. It's good. It's okay and expanded, to be honest. I can definitely see Jolteon still being somewhat popular and expanded. Bridget full art, it's nice. It'd be nice if we had it last season, but I guess it's okay because still there are probably going to be some Zoroark decks that will play multiple Bridgets. So there you go. Not the worst ladder, could have came at a better time, I guess, before the new format. But whatever. We aren't going to go first, and we are playing against a... Actually, I don't know what we're playing against, I'm not going to lie. But we actually have an alright hand. I'll probably have the Cynthia, though. It's not the best hand. Maybe should start with Mudkip so I can do Water Reserve. I don't know. Ooh, we're playing against a Malamar deck. Alright, he's playing stuff like Enhanced Hammer, which could be bad since we do play a few special energies that are pretty important, but... we'll have to see what kind of Malamar deck this is. Alright, Dawn Wings tells me it's not going to be a crazy Malamar deck. Yeah, it's just a vanilla Malamar deck. Vanilla Malamar, probably a good matchup. Probably one of our better matchups. This deck does want to play against DX and GX heavy decks as opposed to something like... well, I mean, to be fair, I think this deck can beat Buzzwole Garbodor. I don't think it's a bad matchup, but... I mean, I think you're fine against Malamar. Malamar is one of those decks that relies on having a big bench, too, which is something to note. You know, Malamar usually has a full bench. If not, you know, they'll at least have 4 pokes on the bench. So, Malamar should be a fine matchup for us. They're going to play Beast Energy early on onto their Dawn Wings. We might lose Piplup here, though I'm probably going to just Lele for Lily. I am going to lose quite a few cards, so that's the only issue. Okay, we drew a Swampert. We'll get rid of the water. We'll get rid of probably Cynthia. I am going to keep the Ultra Ball just so I can... okay, Lele's here. Do we have our Lilies? We do. I'm going to keep the Ultra Ball just so I can, you know, go next turn if I get another rare candy. We have all our waters. We have our boosts. We have our counters. We prize a Choice Band. We do have all our stadiums, all our Ultra Balls, all our candies. What did we prize? We prized an Empoleon. Okay, we prized our Marshtomp too. It looks like we prized our Vulpix. So yeah, not bad prizes actually. Better than prizing multiple Empoleons or even our both are Swampert, so I will take it. We'll play Lily for a nice big hand of 8. You could play like one Fan Club in here too, or like an Apricorn Maker. That wouldn't be a terrible addition. That would not be bad. Alright, we got another Piplup. We didn't find a Water Energy, which is a little concerning. I don't know if we're going to get knocked out next turn. I'm just going to play a couple cards here. Just put the Shine down. And we just got to hope my opponent doesn't knock me out next turn. All should go to plan. Not hating an Energy or an Aqua Patch is a little concerning, but I feel pretty safe. I feel safe. Beast Energy... okay, provides every type of energy. Forgot about that. So, yeah, Beast Energy does... It would have gave him free retreat. So, I don't know. It could have been possible he could have knocked me out if he, like, still had the Altar of the Moon in play. But this is where the Shrine of Punishments will come in handy. I mean, we're probably not going to need it too much for Marshadow. It's pretty easy to knock out, but... It's going to be good for Dawn Wings. This is most likely an Ultra Necrozma build, judging from the Beast Energy. Seems like it's an Ultra Necrozma build. My opponent will get a Cynthia. Another little fun thing to know, Dark Flash does not one-shot a Empoleon with a Beast Energy. Let's see, he's not going to play anything else on his bench, so he knows, he doesn't want to. I might honestly just let him fall into the trap known as, we'll let him get counter-energied, I think, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean, right? We'll let him, why can I not, we'll let him knock me out, and then we'll get counter energy activated. Seems good. We'll play another... I gotta be careful with doing this, because obviously he could Field Blower those away, but because Shrine's in play, that might happen. Okay, there's an Aqua Patch. We do have a Power Draw, but everything in this hand is pretty important. I guess the only thing to get rid of is Stretcher, to be honest. It's like the only card I don't really care about in this hand. There's Empoleon. So yeah, with Aqua Patch to Prinplup, and we'll pass. Don't want to play the counter energy in case he does play a Enhanced Hammer, but this is what Empoleon's all about. It's a little bit slower, but if he does knock me out, we will get counter energy, and I'm probably going to bring out a Piplup and Rare Candy in Empoleon. That's probably going to be the better play. I mean, I am a little worried about getting, like, Enhanced Hammered, and then, like, I'm stuck in the active. We'll see. We are going to be able to knock out Dawn Wings, though, next turn, if the Shrine of Punishments doesn't get discarded. So. Or if he doesn't get rid of Choice Man. So, we're in a pretty good spot. My opponent will play a Mysterious Treasure. They're going to get rid of a Baby Mew. Interesting to see. They're going to grab a Lele. Nice. So, yep, they're going to fill their bench up, and they're going to put another GX in play for me to deal with. That is pretty good. So this is what we want to see. I mean, also, I could have instead attacked with Empoleon. I could attack with Swampert, but Swampert is more situational. Counter Energy works a lot better on Swampert than it does on Empoleon, because yeah, you get to attack just for the 1 energy, but it really ramps up Hydro Pump's damage, too. But the problem with this is, again, I don't want to get trapped in the active by an Enhanced Hammer. So, I don't know. And yep, he filled his entire bench up. There's not really any other threats on the bench. Ooh, Wishful Baton. Alright, that's fine. That does mean he'll be able to attack with Marshadow, but I don't think he'll be KOing me. I don't actually know if I want to bring out a fresh Empoleon. I think, honestly, it might be better to attack with Prinplup. The only reason I don't want to do that is, again, I'm kind of scared of that Enhanced Hammer. I guess it's better not to get trapped in the active spot. So that's fine. We can actually just not play the counter, but I am going to attach it anyways. We'll Power Draw, get rid of the Water Energy, so maybe we can get an Aqua Pack. There's another Empoleon, that's what we were looking for. We have a pretty strong hand. We'll play Cynthia. Probably want to get a Guzma for next turn or something. That wouldn't be bad. We got a Nest Ball, that's good. Put down Mudkip, I think. Coco would have been bad too. And yeah, we will... Yeah, we have to total command him. But we're hitting for 230 damage. 240 with that Shrine of Punishment. So we're almost knocking out a Metagross. We had Kikui last turn, but we damaged a Metagross or Sokoleo or something. Bye-bye. It would have been a gone. So this is pretty good. We'll knock out Dawn Wings. He does get the effect of the Wishful Baton. I don't think copy GX attacks. Ooh, he can. He could do Moon's Eclipse, I guess. That's kind of why I wanted the Kikui. Yeah, I guess he'll Moon's Eclipse me. I don't think we have a Guzma prize. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Moon's Eclipsed here. I don't really care, to be honest, if we do. Though, it would be nice to find a, Yeah, he's gonna Moon's Eclipse me. Yeah, maybe it would have been better to find a Guzma here. But I'm glad I'm just putting the counter energy on now, because it served its purpose, in a way. Not really. Then maybe I should have attacked. Then maybe I should have attacked him with a fresh. Wait, no, he stretchered out of the discard pile. He can't do Moon's Eclipse anymore. Oh my goodness. Now I'm not even. Now I'm glad I didn't go and do a different Empoleon and just use. I feel bad right now. Yeah, this is basically game. It's basically game over. The fact that my opponent didn't get the. Yeah, it's basically game over. The fact that he did that rescue stretcher is huge for me. This basically means I should win the game. This is basically game. I don't really need to do much else. I can probably power draw away the Vulpix again. Just, I don't want to put too much Pokemon in the discard pile. But yeah, Rock Punch. We'll put it all on one Empoleon, I think. I think we're okay. We have Guzma in hand, so we were able to get it off power draw. And we'll just knock him out with Total Command. Even though we have the counter on, we still have basic water, which is one of the nice things about counter energy in this deck for Empoleon. Is then you just touch a normal water energy, but you can kind of see what it's all about. In fact, my opponent has a full bench. I don't know what my opponent was doing, to be honest with you. The Wish of Baton caught me off guard. It definitely would have been crazy if, you know, Moon's Eclipse would have hurt, especially if we weren't able to find the Guzma. Kind of see. We should be able to win. He can do Moon's Eclipse, I guess, but we have Guzma, so it doesn't matter. Unless he judges me. I mean, if he judges me, I might be able to see him with the comeback. Oh, he's not even playing alternate cross with Malamar. So the Beast Energy seems even weirder. I forgot I was in the Lost Zone. Alright, so we're going to see another Instruct. Enhanced Hammer. I mean, he's going to knock me out, though, so... My opponent is making some really weird plays. I don't know why he didn't Enhanced Hammer there. What is my opponent doing? Honestly, I'm not trying to be rude, but he's been making some very odd misplays. But yeah, we win. We can actually just knock out Necrozma, which I might just do just for style points. But yeah, we win. We beat my opponent. We won. Yeah, this is what the deck's all about. We have a very good setup here. Empoleon just comes in, and just in case for some reason I'm not knocking him out. Yeah, Total Command. There you go. Empoleon just sweeping him. I mean, my opponent could have done a lot of things there with Moon's Eclipse the turn before. I don't know, that was weird. It's fine. I hate getting one... PTCGO decks, if you ever watch this video, can you please buff the tourney tickets out of chests? It's not very... Or present boxes. It's not very fun getting one tourney ticket. That's actually... It's kind of... I don't know. They should at least buff it. Getting one turn ticket is not very cool. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in a minute with another match. Showed off what the deck's all about. I mean, Malamar is one of those matchups where, you know, both of us will, you know, usually have a full field, especially because Malamar relies on having multiple Malamars in play, which alludes to them having a bigger bench. My opponent did not play that very well, though. If I'm going to be critical there, wasn't very smart of my opponent. They, you know, Enhanced Hammered when they're already knocking me out. They stretched back the Dawn Wings when they could have taken a knockout. So I don't know. Interesting, whatever. I'll catch you guys in a minute with another game with the deck. Alright guys, here we go. Let's go do another game with the Empoleon Swampert deck here. And it looks like we're playing against Ray Vikavolt. Okay, this is going to be an interesting matchup for sure. I don't know if it's slightly favored. I don't know if it's good or not. Because one of the issues I can see with the deck is Vikavolt is a lightning type. Which, you know what? Empoleon just happens to be weak against lightning. However, winning the coin flip definitely helps us a lot. Winning the coin flip is a good thing. So hopefully we get a good start here. That's the thing, when you go first with this deck, you know, it's good because you want to go first because you're playing multiple stage 2s. But, we'll see. Okay, when I asked for a good hand, this is not what I meant. I'm kidding, this is actually one of the best hands I could have asked for. No supporter is the only negative, but I can just Vulpix with, I can just Beacon for Lele if it's in the deck. So this is not a bad hand at all. Okay, drew a counter energy. We'll probably just attach water energy here, go into Vulpix and pass. So not getting a supporter is like the only negative, but we technically still got 3 basics, so it's like not even a big deal. It's still the ideal turn 1. Now, mainly because every time I play against Vika Rayquaza, they always get turn 2 Vikavolt. I'm not gonna be surprised if this guy just has Rare Candy Vikavolt in game. I'm just not gonna be surprised. It doesn't phase me anymore. It used to phase me. It used to phase me that, you know, they always got turn 2 Vikavolt. There you go. There you go. Ooh, they got rid of a Rayquaza and a Cynthia. But, yes, fill up your bench. So we'll see what my opponent can do. Ooh. That's actually smart that they Ultra Ball before they did Rayquaza, because they know they're going to probably discard a Vikavolt. I'll give them credit for that. At least they made a pretty good play. Still no Pokemon. We'll probably just attach the Counter G to Mudkip to spread it out a bit. We'll play the Choice Band on the Piplup, and we'll do Beacon for... Okay, good, Lele's in the deck. Yeah, we'll grab Lele and probably just Primplup. He might have a Guzma in hand. If he has Guzma, I'm going to be in trouble. I don't have that many I only have one Piplup in play. Yep, turn 2 Vikavolt. They always have it. They always have it. They're never not going to. So let's see. The worst thing that could happen here is if they Guzma out my Piplup. That would be really bad. They actually had it? What? Are you kidding me? They actually had the Guzma to knock me out. Wow. What kind of a hand is that? Man, you wonder why I hate playing against Vikavolt. Alright, let's see what we draw. We didn't even need to grab a... Oh, what a useless beacon. That makes me sad. We'll Aqua Patch to the Mudkip. We could still get a Rare Candy Empoleon. A Rare Candy Swampert. It's gonna get knocked out, though. We'll do Lily for 3, see what we find. Wow. Munching nothing. Alright, this is not looking good, though, guys. This is not looking good. This is probably how you can lose. I should have grabbed Marshtomp. Whatever, I probably wasn't thinking straight. But whatever, it's fine. Well, he's gonna knock me out anyway, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Kappa. But yeah, this is probably how you lose. Ooh, double switch, discard, wow. This is basically how you lose. You get crippled. They knock out your Piplups before they become Empoleons. And I don't know, Vika Ray doesn't seem like a bad matchup, in all honesty. But it kind of is. Looks like he's going for another Guzma here. He's probably gonna knock out my Mudkip. Yep. That's a little annoying. Still have a few cards left. It's not the end of the world losing Mudkip. It's annoying, but it's not bad. Again, he's still only taking one prize at a time. Still only taking one prize at a time. Still not a big deal. The worst thing to happen is Electro Cannon on my Empoleon. Alright, so we'll double Piplup. I could find Flip, which probably does nothing. Well, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. Maybe Fine Flip is needed. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just... I could hit an Aqua Patch. Well, it's too late now. Whatever, it's fine. I think it's okay not to do it. We can probably still knock out Rayquaza anyways. I mean, look at the board stage. So yeah, we'll just do Cynthia here. Go into Vulpix. We can always Fine Flip another time. Ooh, we got a rare candy for next turn, which is pretty hype. So yeah, we'll just retreat into Vulpix. We'll do Beacon here for Primplup and, I guess, Marshtomp. As long as another Guzma doesn't happen, we should KO him. Well, then we can still find Counter Energy, so we should be able to knock him out this next turn, potentially. Let's see, though. I'm so actually surprised he's not building up Vikavolt, because that's... Well, I mean, I guess Rayquaza one-shots me regardless. Maybe... Whatever. Nah, who cares? Maybe... Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter, but, you know, Vikavolt can still hit me for weakness. That option's still there. So this is Cynthia, so it looks like our Piplups are safe. I wouldn't mind finding a Stretcher, though, to get back these two boys. But yeah, we'll get knocked out, which is fine, because we're going to be able to probably knock them out in return. Hopefully. Actually, whiffing the knockout would mean... Well, that would be pretty bad. Like, game over. We drew a Water Energy. We can attach it to Piplup. We'll play the Primplup down. We'll play the Marshtomp down. I should have another Piplup in the deck, so we'll do this. Yeah, we're good. So we're hitting for 180 now on the dot, so we're just knocking him out, which is really good. And thanks to Choice Band and stuff like that, it shouldn't be too hard to finish him off if he doesn't bench anything else. Ooh, nice. Nice hand. So the good thing here is we're not going to be out yet, but, this is good because we knock him out. Ooh, Shine. But this is good because we can still use counter energy because we're still going to be losing in the prize trade. Was he even knocking me out? Yeah, he is, right? Yeah, well, he's definitely now. Is he touching her? The worst thing that can happen is he finishes off Lele for the game. It might be a little unwinnable at this point, especially with his Lele being on the bench. As long as he just doesn't find his last Guzman here, we should be okay to maybe wrap the game up. We can probably wrap the game up here. So, we'll see. And I'm actually still surprised he's not building up a vehicle, because that wouldn't be bad. That might help him, but whatever. So we'll get knocked out, but we can knock him out in return. And yeah, let's see what we draw. Ultra Ball. Alright, so we'll do... Well, it doesn't really matter what we do, does it? As long as he doesn't have that last Guzma, guys, we might be able to wrap this game up fairly quickly. Hopefully. We'll play down the Shrine, even though it doesn't really matter and all that much. I think I can get rid of Guzma, to be honest, because clearly he's not going to be able to build this thing up in time. And I don't think he would be able to attack me with anything else. Everything else I kind of want to keep. I might need Ultra Ball here to get another Empoleon down for next turn. Ooh. We didn't hit like an Aqua Patch or anything, which is a little worrying. We'll Nest Ball. Yeah, nothing left. Find a burn. Ooh, did we prize any Aqua Patches? We did. It looks like we prized one. Alright, that's fine. Well, Ultra Ball for Empoleon. Ooh, we'll be out of Water Energy, so actually... Well, hold on, how much are we doing? 20, 40, 60, 80... 80, 100, 120, 140, 170, 180. We'll have to get rid of Lily then. Well, no, it's not gonna matter because I can still put boost energy and counter energy on Empoleon, I guess. So yeah, it's fine. Okay, we'll get rid of these two because we still have a few energies we can play, and then still hit an Aqua Patch. Plus, if we get one of them off the prizes here, right? It is prized, right? I'm not going crazy. Yeah, we did prize one. So if I get one of the prizes, we'll be okay. Choice Band and Shrine is literally just giving me the knockout. Oh, I was hoping we would hit a Stretcher there. That's fine. Alright. No Aqua Patch, so we gotta hope to hit off the prizes here or off of Power Drop. But we're gonna be able to knock him out here with Total Command 170, but the Shrine finished him off. Now, if he has Guzma, we basically lose the game. But if not, we might be able to win this game and make a pretty insane comeback. Aqua Patch. Oh, we got it, nice. So we'll be able to win the game next turn, most likely, as long as he... No, I brought out Lele. This guy, I'm so triggered right now. That cheeses me. This guy had Guzma just in his hand. Little annoying. This is why I don't like, this is why the one Lele is like, you need one Lele because, if you have it in, if you have any Leles in play, I'm sorry, I'm just so triggered by that loss. God, I hate losing, but, this is why the Lele can be a very bad thing to have in play, because it just gets picked off like that. So, we could have won that game if Lele wasn't on the bench. We would have probably won the game. So, yeah. So, yeah, well, that kind of sucks, but I'll see you guys in a minute with another game with the deck. I mean, we kind of showed off how the deck can get crippled very early on. So, there you go. But we almost made a pretty good comeback, so that's good. Alright guys, here we go. Let's do one more game with the Empoleon deck. I don't know, I'm salty from that loss, because we almost made a really cool comeback there. But this deck is kind of, it's very reminiscent of Greninja, with, like, you can make pretty big comebacks with this deck. So it's kind of similar to Greninja in a way. But yeah, that's the negative of having Lele in the deck, is you don't want on your bench. Again, we would have actually, I think, yeah, Shrine wouldn't have gotten bumped, so I think we would have just been able to knock out that Tapu Lele on the bench to win the game. But you kind of see, we would have won that game there if he hadn't have had that, if Lele was on the bench. So, very nice match, though. Still, it was a really good game regardless of the loss. Again, I just sometimes hate losing. But whatever. Anyways. We are going to start with a decent starting hand. We have Shrine, we have Nest Ball, we have an Ultra Ball, so this hand seems pretty good. Are we playing just like a mirror match? We are. That's no fun. That is no fun. Let's see what we prize. We prized a Swampert. Ooh, we prized 2 Ultra Balls. Interesting. We did also prize a Cynthia. And we prized a basic water. Interesting. Alright, that's fine. I see you. Well, actually, we'll always get down Mudkip. The mirror match kind of sucks, but I could probably play it safe and not put too much Pokemon on my bench. Ooh, I was kind of hoping we hit like maybe like a DC there. So I kind of do want to do Flying Flip. I'll just attach the counter G to Piplup and pass, I think. Seems fine. The mirror match is really, really weird, not going to lie. So we'll have to see how this goes down. It's going to Ultra Ball, get rid of Stretcher and Water Energy. His list might be a bit different. There's no Lightning types, there's no Psychic types, so his list is a little different. Now, Brooklyn Hill does help my opponent too, which is something to note. It's fine though. I mean, in reality, as long as I don't have 3 Pokemon on my bench, I won't get KO'd. That's the only thing I think of. As long as I don't put 3 Pokemon on my bench, I should not get KO'd. Yeah, so we can't use Super Boost Energy as basic Water Energy, fortunately. If we can top deck a Water here, we can knock out the Piplup. Ooh, we didn't. That's rough. It's not the end of the world, though. And again, as long as I don't put a Pokemon on my bench, technically I don't get KO'd. I might just pass. Though, it is probably good to Brookwood Hill. We'll probably Ultra Ball away Shine. Shine is pretty useless. He might play a Lapras, who knows, but it's probably better to do this. You know, actually, no, I think we do have to go Beacon, though. Yeah, I think Beacon is still the better play. Because we'll get knocked out, and then we just don't put anything else in our bench. Like, I need to be careful what I bench, because technically if I have 3 Pokemon and he has 100, that's 160 damage, just with having 3 on our bench and him having a full bench. But I think it's still fine. It's whatever. But if we can control the bench space, maybe we could win the game. Maybe that's going to be our ticket to winning. It's just making sure we don't have 3 guys on our bench. But it's still kind of bad, because we won't have as many attackers, so who knows. We had a rare candy, Empoleon. Let's see if he even knocks me out, though, this turn. I mean, he could. If he somehow gets like a Guzma and something like that, he could KO me out of nowhere. It is definitely possible. Alright, let's see. I mean, ideally a Water Energy and a Guzma would be really good here, so we can knock out the Empoleon on the bench. That would be sweet. He's got 3 cards in hand. He did a Lily last turn. Let's see what he has. Okay, he has a Cynthia. Gonna put down a Marshtomp too. He's gonna Aqua Patch. Alright, so my opponent is getting well set up here. He actually would have been able to KO me if he didn't attach the counter G already, because he would have been able to retreat. He might play a Switch. I don't know how different his list is. Okay, he's gonna pass. Let's see what we draw. Choice Band. That's actually good, because that's really good discard bait for a power draw. I doubt he'll hit Guzma Water Energy. We'll see. We hit the Guzma. We didn't hit the Water Energy. Bruh, that is so tragic. Alright, well, I think we kind of have to play Piplup down in case he does have like a Guzma or something. We'll boost energy the Swampert just to burn it. Might as well play the Kukui now. Just to search out the deck a little bit. I probably should bump that. But I don't know, I probably still need Brookwood Hill too. But I guess then he gets a free Pokemon in play. So I think we'll bump that. Make him have to find his own. And yeah, we'll do Beacon. Beacon. What else to get? Probably just an Empoleon and a Prinplup. In case we can get a rare candy top deck. That really sucks. We did hit the Guzma off that, but we just did not find a Water Energy to take him out. That would have been a really big turn to knock out that Empoleon. So that really sucks. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a Guzma. I am a little scared of him Guzman out. Most of these lists, again, only played 2. He does have Power Draw, though. We'll see if he hits it. But we could make use of Super Booster in his matchup, too, because it does do 160 on Empoleon. with Hydro Pump, so that's like a really good thing. Ooh, Ultra Ball. We know he's not playing any Lele's though, so we don't have to worry about him Leleing for Guzma. He's probably just gonna get another Empoleon down, yep. Hopefully we get a water next turn if he doesn't knock me out. Okay, good. So we are safe, so we can probably knock him out this turn. Doesn't really matter what Empoleon I target. Do I even want to attack it? I might attack it with Swampert though, still. Ooh, Timer Ball, double tails. One heads. But you can kind of see, you get tails on Timer Ball the first time around. It's like, no. Wait, did you not have any Primplups? Huh, I guess he prized a Prinplup. Or no, I guess he can do that too. I forgot Marshall's in the active. Okay, so let's see what we draw. Rare Candy is really good. Alright, so now our board state is looking good. Now the only thing that's questioning here is, can I hit... We'll get rid of Prinplup. I need a Water Energy. Okay, we didn't get it. Looks like we'll have to attack with Swampert then. I mean, it's whatever. It is whatever. Probably want to knock out this guy. So, yeah, at least we get to show off some boost energy, I guess. We can stretcher these guys back, too, which is fine. And let's see what our prize is. Alright, Swampert. I guess that's fine. We still don't have any supporters to play next turn. We still have a Water Energy, and we can't use Counter Energy. This is, like, the only issue. And he's still... He's Total Command will knock out my Swampert. You gotta see the issue. Timer Ball, double tails? No, he got heads. Rip. Ooh, we didn't grab anything, though. Did he, like, prize a few Empoleons or something? Who knows? The mirror match is just really odd. Taking the first knockout, I think, is the best thing you can do. Okay, he's gonna bump the Shrine. Which I get to still play the Broken Hill, I guess. But, you know, it'd be nice to have him not be able to do Broken Hill. If we can knock out this Empoleon, though, guys, we might be in a good spot. We're in top deck mode, though, which is not good. Like, I might just stretcher the Marshtomp back, to be fair. I don't know. We have more Empoleons in play than him, which is, like, the best part about this advantage. But I guess you can counter energy this. Wow. That draw couldn't have been any worse. That could not have been an any worse draw. We still have a Mudkip in the deck, right? I guess this is like the worst play I could ever do. We shut off his counter energy, but... Oh, but this is like the worst thing I could have possibly have done. We'll actually stretcher, probably just do the shuffle here. We'll get back Marshtomp and Swampert. It's probably the worst thing I could ever do in my life, but it's the only way to find our water energies apparently is with Water Reserve. I guess this is why this is honestly why I like this Mudkip more than the 7 HP one. Water Reserve is actually a useful attack. I have used Water Reserve more than once in my career. There you go. You know, it's not like the whole Rockruff debate where it's like, oh, do you want to run the 7 HP Rockruff, do you want to run the one with Corner, or do you want to run the promo to do more damage? The Water Reserve one, I think, is genuinely the better Mudkip. Just look at how good this is. 3 waters in our hand is good, especially if we can draw one of our Ultra Balls. Right? And we have 2 Aqua Patch. He's playing the 7 HP one, but I'm telling you guys, the wave is to play the 6 HP Mudkip. So he's going to Power Draw, he's going to get rid of Timer Ball. Not getting the knockout this turn does suck. I don't think we'll get knocked out, though, this turn. We do shut off his counter energies, too, by him taking the extra prize here. So that's good. Ooh, we found a Water Energy. That's bad. I mean, our hand is just so good, though. It doesn't even matter if... I mean, he does technically still have the better... But ooh, he's not knocking me out. You clever little goose. So, we don't have Counter Energy active. We're going to have to Rare Candy the Bench Mudkip. We can just do Guzma this turn, then. That's fine. We can probably knock out Swampert. I don't know. Maybe... maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what we get off this. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll Aqua Patch to... That's our last counter energy, so we'll put on Empoleon. We kind of do... Well, actually... What's the better option? Retreat or leave Mudkip in the active? Like Guzma, we can Guzma here. No, I think Guzma's fine. Yeah, we'll knock out the Empoleon, that's fine. I don't hate that. He technically still gets the counter energy active, but... We can save the counter energy for later if it ever comes in handy. There's a Cynthia. So yeah, we can still get another Swampert down, because he didn't knock out that Mudkip. So we can still get a Swampert back in play. Then I should have, I guess, Arcana the active. I didn't think that through. It's one of those instances where I didn't think it through. Like, I didn't know that this was going to be my turn, but whatever, it's fine. I think it's still good. We still probably want to knock out the Empoleons. It's the biggest threat on the board right now. Yeah, we have a very good board state right now. Very good board state. We're in a commanding position. Literally, because we're playing a deck with an attacker. An attack called Total Command. Kappa. So, okay, he's going to be building up that Hydro Pump, which is the only scary thing. Because potentially we could have avoided Swampert knocking me out. But not anymore. He's out of resource. He's almost out of resources, too. He has, like, no basics left. He played a stretcher already, right? So, he's low on resources. We could probably out-Pokemon him in attackers. And he didn't even knock me out. Okay. Do we have our Professor QE? We don't. I played it. Dang it. You know what? When in doubt, Whirlpool it out? Seems good. Yeah, Whirlpool seems like a good play here. Okay, probably just save the hand again. And I'm actually going to Whirlpool him. Make him say, well, if you don't find a counter energy, you cannot attack me. Well, he has only played one, I guess. I don't know. I think that was still fine. Though I guess we still then could have finished him off playing Flip. But I kind of like this a bit more. We forced him to have to find the energy or do something like that. Which he probably didn't want to do. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to do that. He must have prized a few counter energies. How many does he even play then? I don't know. Because he could have just counter energied, still knocked me out. I still like that play though a lot. That does force him to have to like either find the counter energy or just submit defeat. So I think that play works out pretty well. We're not actually able to knock out Swampert next turn though. That's a bit of an issue. We don't actually have a knockout here on Swampert because the bench is uneven. That's not good. We're out of Guzmas, right? Yeah, we can't Guzma back out Empoleon. I don't know. I think our board state is still good enough. But, I don't know. Might be a little too late. Who knows? Maybe I should have just went for the 140 damage. Just so that I can fly and flip him down the road. But I guess this is fine. This does force him to have to attack me later with an already damaged Empoleon. It's like, I guess that's fine. I think him not having Stretcher is just bad. He doesn't even attack me. He's not playing. Wow, I am so sorry, good sir. We'll just Power Draw and just go on again. See if we can find Rare Candy. We did, nice. So yeah, we'll put another Swampert in play. Yeah, it's fine. I was going to save from Empoleon. Again, we're still not knocking him out, which is a little unfortunate. We'll Power Draw away the Ultra Ball. We have Cynthia. We can thin our hand down if worse comes to worse. There's a DCE. That's pretty good. Okay, I might just Total Command him. I think it's better to do Total Command, because then we'll have that Flying Flip play for later. I don't think it matters to do Whirlpool. He just needs an energy attack. It's not like I remove it off that and make him find the counter energy. I think it's better just to hit him for 140. And then we can finish him off with Flying Flip. We can hit him for 20 here, and then hit him for 40 and knock him out, maybe. I don't know. I think we're in a decent spot, though. I think we're in a spot to win. He didn't even do anything last turn, so he's not even playing. So I kind of feel bad. But I'm pretty sure he's out of attackers at this point. You can kind of see he's run out of stuff. Him losing that Stretcher early on makes it so much harder for him. But you can kind of see why. This is a very fun deck. He's not even playing. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is really good. He's not even playing. Even if he was playing, I think we still would have been fine. We could still set up another 2 Empoleons. We still have 2 Aqua Patches. We still have Water Energy. We have our DCE still. I don't see how my opponent is winning at this game at this point. I'm pretty sure we win, even if he's not playing. He still put up a fight, though, regardless. It was still an interesting match. Plays had to have been made. So, it was still fine. I kind of figured the game would concede him. But yeah, that'll wrap today's PTCGO video. Swampert and Empoleon, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the deck is good? Again, I think it's a very cool deck coming out. I think it's definitely going to see some play. We almost made an insane come against that Ray deck. So, let's see how similar the list was. Okay, not too similar. He only had the one stretcher, though, so yeah, he ran out pretty heavily, though. We played 3 counters and 7 waters. Interesting. But yeah, that'll wrap today's PTCGO video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to help me hit 4,000 subscribers. We're getting close. I'm pretty sure we're now at 3,400 subscribers. So, I gotta thank you guys again for that. The growth has been insane recently. It's been awesome. It's been motivating me, put a smile on my face. Yeah, catch you guys later. Peace out.